Welcome everybody to Friday Night Smackdown here in Erie, Pennsylvania. And we are starting out with a six-man tag for you all tonight. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this night, that's for sure. The final set of Elimination Chamber qualifiers in the whole of this year, because of course we've already had Raw's set and like Raw's final stuff. Now we're going to have SmackDown's final set. One final men's one and one final women's one. But we got a six-man tag start off just before that.
The following contest is a six-man tag match. Introducing first, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Seth Freakin Rollins.
Was WWE Universal Champion starting out with this six-man tag match. Of course, he is taking on Damian Priest at the Elimination Chamber for the Universal title. Struggling there, of course. Priest, he will be in action later tonight. He has the final of his three-way series between Kit Wilson, because some shenanigans happened 2 weeks ago. Kit beat Priest. Priest got back at him last week. Now it's going to be the rubber match to main event the show. In the meantime, out comes the first of Seth Rollins' teammate and also a protege, or a student as you could say, for the one and only Seth Freakin Rollins.
And from Jersey, the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Nathan Frazer.
Of course, some gold, or maybe you could say silver, around Nathan Frazer's waist. Of course, he is also defending his title at Elimination Chamber, but in his case, it's against that Bloodline, being Jimmy Uso and Sonis Code with the Rock at ringside. Oof, yeah, that one's it's caused a lot of controversy the way Rock's just created 3 Bloodline matches at the pay-per-view. The SmackDown tag title being one of them, the women's tag title being another, and the United States title being the third and final. But yeah, and also the way the Bloodline's been doing stuff, you know, they were having handicap matches where the Bloodline were in favour of, where it looks like Supersonic Duo are in a fair six-man tag. I've got to question this about warm-ups and how much maybe trying to put some paid, especially with all these brawls as of late. Just trying to put the champions through the ringer. CG, sorry.
And from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, one half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Axiom.
I guess it's perfect time then I need to point out that I'm not 100%, but we need to show up and show out no matter what, because the show must go on here on SmackDown here in Erie, Pennsylvania. Just like Axiom believes so as well. The other half of the SmackDown Tag Team Champions making up Supersonic Duo alongside Nathan Frazer. But yeah, so that's the one side of things. Like a super freaking duo, the freaking supersonic super freaking sonic duo. That's not half bad. Pretty freaking deadly rolls a bit better off the tongue, but you know, it is what it is, isn't it? It does. Anyways, out comes whatever you want to call him, SFSD, his opponent. Yeah.
And at a combined weight of 600 pounds, J.D. McDonough, Carlito, and Dominik Mysterio, the Judgment Day.
Of course, the whole of the champion team, they've had their issues with Judgment Day over the past season. I mean, Rollins more specifically. I mean, he's got a match with Priest at Elimination Chamber, but we know how much he's been messing with Balor over the past season, and Supersonic Duo beat Judgment Day to get the SmackDown tag titles. So definitely some correlation there. We had JD and Dominik Mysterio lose to Supersonic Duo, I believe, a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. And Carlito lost to Seth Rollins a few weeks ago as well. So kind of redemption for Judgment Day, I guess, to try and get that win back, I guess. But this time it's 6-man tag action, and a little tease for Rollins versus Judgment Day style situation, I guess. And like I said, maybe I just don't want to say too much, but getting Supersonic Duo tough competition before Elimination Chamber. Why not go with some rivals that probably want to kick their head in more than anybody on the roster? But I think Balor probably edges out over there, but of course Pudge then nonetheless. And we know how close JD is with Balor being the protege or the student, just like Nathan Frazer is to Rollins. JD is to Finn Balor. Finn Balor, of course, helped train JD McDonough. So yeah, definitely some extra heat for JD out of that block, but more importantly, Balor is on top, as well as going for a cover, trying to get a winner early on JD McDonough, but JD doesn't even need to put in the extra effort to kick out there. Why would you try and use that extra effort when you could reach for the ropes? Obviously, that's the easier thing to do. JD knows that. Jeez, Rollins bringing down that knee right on JD McDonough. Oof. I mean, I mentioned I'm ill because I can feel my nose getting worse. I'm very bugged up, so if it sounds like it, then that's because I am. Anyways, Axiom, Rollins with the tag team offense there. I'm going to say, I feel like they're the most interesting duo, Axiom and Seth Rollins. I mean, of course, Axiom and Frazer are tag champs. I mean, the Judgment Day, as much as Carlito seems to be a very, very, very new recruit, only a few weeks in. So maybe you can at least say that, I don't know. Carlito's, how he's going to work with Dominik and JD is one thing, but it's also how Axiom and Rollins work with each other. Because sure, like I said, Rollins trained Frazer. Frazer and Axiom are SmackDown tag champs and they're best friends, maybe. I don't know. I'm not quite sure of their social lives to that extent. But yeah, Axiom and Rollins probably not so much. I mean, I'm sure they like each other. Maybe they might have done some rounds in the ring, But as of course, Rollins eventually in this game might have given some advice to Axiom. But one of those things, I guess. Anyways, Axiom trying to make over the crawl, gets that tag in on Rollins. Of course, Rollins was the close man there, obviously. Mysterio's in. I believe the last two to be in are Carlito and Frazer. I'm not going to be able to keep track of what combination we've had of what. I'm just not. Hopefully, we will be able to get every combination in this match before it ends. But I honestly won't be able to keep on top of it because I've already forgotten who's been in and who hasn't. But actually, no, I think we've had. I think we just need Frazer versus everyone now and Carlito versus everyone now. I think is all we need. I think. But I don't know, anyways, Rollins with that springboard knee shot. Now posing right to JD McDonough. He knows that's as close of a message you can send to Finn Balor. Which is exactly what Rollins is loving doing as well. He's just enjoying teasing Finn Balor. He's just loving it. He's just loving to torment Finn Balor. That's the whole reason he challenged Damian Priest to a title match. And after Balor already got into that Elimination Chamber, who, like I said, we'll find out the final participant for the men's and the women's tonight. Balor, he went into that Elimination Chamber. He's like, I want to face Rollins and Mania because we know the winner of the Royal Rumble on the men's side of things was CM Punk, and he's decided to go for the World Heavyweight title. So that means Rollins and his Universal title is completely open at WrestleMania right now. So that means the Elimination Chamber will decide his contender. Where Braun Breaker has to deal with the defending his title inside the chamber, just like Tiffany Stratton will. Because Charlotte Flair won the Women's Royal Rumble challenging her. Well, challenging her title specifically at Mania, which will be interesting to see. There's very much a future and a now or type situation between those two. But yeah, like I said, back to Rollins and Balor. He's the backbreaker. Rollins, one would say he kind of tried to put a wedge between Carlito and Balor by saying that he was going to announce it after, before he got attacked by Carlito. But who's to say if he was, who's to say he wasn't? You know what I mean? I wouldn't put it past Rollins, to be fair. Or maybe he was going to, and that's just an extra weight that he could just drive, but he saw the opportunity and he took it. If anything, I'd see that that's the most likely cause of action from Rollins, and I would expect nothing less from the Visionary. But anyways, I forgot to mention we've had every legal participant in this matchup. We'll see, but yeah, And so now Rollins was like, oh, I'll challenge a member from Judgment Day. The only member I believe he hasn't challenged, except for the new member of Carlito for that Universal title, is Damian Priest. So we'll get that at the Elimination Chamber. He has challenged Dominik Mysterio just to mess with Balor one time. He challenged JD McDonough because he thought JD was attacking him, and because he got salty because he never let him challenge for the title because he was Balor's student. And it turned out she was carrying cross-attacking him. And that rivalry culminated in the Royal Rumble, though, kind of culminated the Smackdown after. Sorry, going in for the roll up there. Carlito nearly stole it there. Because Becky Lynch defeated Scarlett to get into that Women's Elimination Chamber match. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I missed much except for like, you know, Rollins won the championship, became the first champion of the season for the Universal title. I mean, it took a month because there was a bit of a draw between him and Balor. The rematch happened at Night Champions. Rollins won in that no DQ match because it was a double count out the way that it ended up being a draw. Yeah, and I feel like Carly's going to get some brownie points for knocking Rollins off the apron. But, you know, anyways, Axion's in the ring now. As I've already lost count of who's taken on Carlito and Frazer, except for each other, and now Axiom to Carlito. I told you I'm just going to struggle to keep on top of it. I've just been rambling about some of the storyline for so long. I've just completely kind of like half blanked it out. So if I've missed a pitfall, I do apologise. It's like I'm running on full brave power right now as Carlito. Not getting the power directed at that. I don't know quite how I'm going with that. You know what I mean? Oh, we got the power of that though. What a shot to the face to Axiom. Jeez. Tagging at Dominik Mysterio, but Frazer wants back in. Dominik, I don't think he's having it. No, he stops right on the ankle. Yeah. Very interesting to see who walks out of Elimination Chamber because there could be a potential to find out a lot about WrestleMania at Elimination Chamber. Not only will we find out who will win the women's title Elimination Chamber and the World Heavyweight title, the men's World Heavyweight title that is, Chamber, so we know who which person will be taking on the Royal Rumble winners at WrestleMania. We'll also know there might be some rematch clauses that might happen if somebody loses the title at Elimination Chamber. Goes to the cover side. Sorry, Frazer. Jeez, kick out there too. Dominik. And then also, we'll also find out the contenders. Two contenders, one for the Universal Championship. No one still has to defend his title, just like Bayley should have to defend their title at Elimination Chamber. Not that we know what that match is yet. Hopefully we'll find out on the Go Home Raw, because that's next week. That's the next Raw, so hopefully we'll find out what's going on with Bayley. Is she defending her title? I'd imagine she should be, but I don't know, I guess we'll see. I know she's had her issues with Io Sky and Dakota Kai and Kabuki Warriors, all that shenanigans. Damage Control is now completely split up 3 ways. Bayley gone her own way, Dakota's gone her own way, Io's gone into allegiances with the Kabuki Warriors being Asuka and Kairi. So, of course, Asuka and Dakota Kai will be going into that women's elimination chamber match. Dakota beat Kairi saying and Asuka beat somebody, I don't remember. And Bayley's interference call caused that match between Dakota and Kairi. But anyways, enough about that. That's Raw talk. Tonight we're about talking Smack. McDonough rolls smartly out the ring, and Rollins just taunting off, just letting Frazer do the work now to Jayne McDonough. A bit of a protege versus protege there, student versus student. Jeez. Though, of course, students and proteges to different mentors / teachers. Anyways, Rollins, frog splash! Right to Jayne McDonough off the top rope. Oh, Dominik Mysterio breaks that up instantly. Jeez, Dominik running out of harm's way. Yo, Dominik fire back, but no, Rollins gets that there. Rollins now. Oh, hold on a minute. Balor's coming out here. Oh, maybe it's just a title John. I can't quite see him. Jayne McDonough. The Irish call on the island's got to go quite around the name. 1, 2. Ooh, what an upset that would have been. Jayne McDonough was able to get a win over Seth Rollins. You have to question what would happen to the match at Elimination Chamber. You know what I mean? Anyway, Jayne McDonough, would that go to triple threat match? That'd be interesting, considering that Jayne McDonough and Damian Priest are both part of the same team. You know, I mean, I did forget to mention on the whole rambling of Nuss. I mean, there has been some issues between Priest and Balor as of late. You know, and Rollins, you could say, is the main causer of this. It's just too much for Balor that he just sees red every time he sees Rollins and thinks about Rollins, and anybody that's related to Rollins or friends with Rollins knows Rollins nearly, you know what I mean? And he completely befriended Becky Lynch just purely because she decided to marry him, you know, and have his kid. You know what I mean? That was mental when we heard about that all those months ago back at on the Build to Night Champions, backstage in the car parking lot. I mean, at least it was on live television. It's not exactly great for Becky Lynch, but at least it wasn't out to the crowd. You know what I mean? Anyways, do you know what cool is? Carlito in the ring now. Jeez. Carlito getting that shot off again. He loves that shot right to the face. He thinks it's very, very cool. I gotta agree with him. As now goes in front of a backbreak again. A very cool angle there. How many more times am I going to say cool to this matchup? Who knows? Jeez, what a spine buster. No, that definitely was cool. Not me rubbing it in at all. Jeez. Oh, Carlito gets counted. Not cool at all. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been so cool sometimes. As Rollins gets that leg drop. Right on Carlito's face there. Jeez. I felt like I've pulled like 2 moves in this matchup. I guess that's a sign of a good story. I guess a long, decorated rivalry, just how busy things are right now in the WWE, not just in SmackDown, but also on Raw. As Rollins, look for a big maneuver. Oh, jeez, the superplex right to Carlito. Jeez. Oh, hold a minute. Balor's coming out again. I guess if it does not work, try again. Jeez, Carlito. Looking to get a roll up, looking to steal a victory there. 2. Oh, Rollins barely makes it out of it there. Jeez. Carlito looking to try and capitalise still on a disorientated Rollins and surprised Rollins. As Carlito now, he's having to try and block Rollins from getting to his corner. Jeez. Yeah. Frazer, he tried to see if he could reach round, but did not work. That was quite the smartest manoeuvre. But either way, Rollins is back on top. Maybe Carlito taking too long, maybe teasing too long. As Rollins now, bait out of it there. Irish whipping Carlito right into the Judgment Day's corner there. Jeez. Oh, and sending Jayne McDonough to the outside. Here's how Carlito's fighting back. Tags in Dominik Mysterio. Oof. Rollins been fighting this one a while now, and he's had Balor trying to cost him on 2 different occasions, but Rollins is still fighting, proving why he is the WWE Universal Champion. That is to say the least. The amount of defense he's had this year. I mean, he's pretty much won nearly every singles match other than that draw against Balor, and they lost to Braun Breaker because of Balor. Oh, geez, say his name and he appears. Apparently, Balor's out here again, and he's making his way down to a ringside. Clearly, he's getting frustrated. He's on. Dominik gets that kick right to Rollins. I think Dominik's just trying to tell him to get away. Dominik, I think he should be focusing on Rollins. Not on Balor. Jeez, the pedigree. I don't think Dominik was too appreciative of Balor just being involved in this matchup so much. And clearly, third time was not the charm. But it might be for Rollins. Jeez. Jayne McDonough climbing to the top rope. Don't know if that's smart. Oh, gee, trying to go after back to Frazer. Sorry, but he went out of the way there. Jeez, Dominik. No, Rollins counters that one. Kicks the midsection. Off the ropes. Stop! Right to Dominik. And I think I've just seen Frazer running after Jayne McDonough. 1, 2, 3. Team champions. Despite all odds. Oh, all odds. Finn Balor appearing in freeze, apparently. The champions still walk out on top. Oof. What a way to kick off SmackDown. Then at least, clearly, if that was the Bloodline's plan as well to deal with Supersonic Duo, clearly hasn't done enough damage. But maybe it will. Who knows? We'll see at the Elimination Chamber. But either way, they walked out with a victory. So, arguably, maybe not enough damage done.
Here are your winners, the team of Seth Rollins, Nathan Frazer, and Axiom.
This is probably going to frustrate Balor too. He just could not stop Rollins from winning this matchup against his faction. Anyways, champions on top. Let's show you what we've got tonight. AJ Styles looking with Kaiser, the final men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match of the season. Kip Wilson, Damian Priest. Oh, Rollins is joined again in the corner tonight. That's going to be interesting. And of course, up next, the women's final one. Yo, big man, did you see that? Rollins is going to be in Kit's corner tonight. Just please, 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 let me be in your corner tonight for the main event. No. No. Why so simple? What do you mean, no? What do you think I mean by it? Do you remember last time that you were in my corner when I was going against Kit? That's the whole reason I'm in this 3-match series with Kit Wilson, is because you cost me that matchup. Not to forget that you cost Dom his Elimination Chamber qualifying match later that night. And then let's just see what happened earlier. You just cost Dominik Mysterio again. I know what happens when you see Rollins. You just see red and it causes chaos. Just stay back in the back, please. Fine. I'll stay in the back. Oh, come on now. Oh, I was mentioning it earlier. I've clearly just jinxed it. Then about the Bloodline attacking their competitors at Elimination Chamber, and there we go, jeez. They can't just have matches, can they? They can't just have, oh, let's have Jayne versus Thea. Not just Jayne versus Thea. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be giving them ideas. But like just Jayne versus Tamina, or like Thea versus Nia. Why can't we have it? Instead, we've got handicap matches. Match with the Bloodline, and then the brawls. It's not on really. But I don't know. There's only so much power I have as a commentator. I mean, I can speak the word of the people. I don't know how well, but still, the whole thing has just been checked around. Jeez, Jacy in a submission. It doesn't matter if she's tapping to me. To me, he's gonna let go. But there's only so much I can do. I can only push things. I can't beat out the Rock. He's my boss. Eventually, if you're higher up enough. Oh jeez. Oh Thea. Oh jeez. Oh, yeah, I mean, we're cutting away because we have to have a match, but of course, talking of matches, don't forget about that match. Like I said, Bloodline taking out their competitors, the champions that they're going after, but anyways, we have a women's Elimination Chamber qualifying matchup to have, so let's do it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by Shayna Baszler. From Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
Oof, well, I mean, of course, let me just show you the lineup for this Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying so far. You can see one spot left. It's going to be a great Women's Elimination Chamber no matter what. It's interesting to see Zoe Stark out here. I mean, she was Women's Tag Champion before this, the previous Women's Tag Champ, alongside Shayna Baszler, so it's going to be interesting to see her now pushing for some singles gold, maybe, because, well, if she wins this, she's in a women's title match. I mean, it's a 6-woman Elimination Chamber match, but, you know, it's one of those things, I guess. Anyways, outcomes. Oof, a very recent here. We last saw a Royal Rumble. First time we've seen it this season. Wish we had to get into that Elimination Chamber so quickly. Let's find out.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
Oof, it'll be interesting to see what Lyra Valkyria could do. Because this is her first time, of course, on the main roster. No, well, technically the Royal Rumble was, I guess, but this is now official that she's a part of Smackdown, I guess. There's too long left of the season, to be fair, to be part of Smackdown anyways, but either way, she has a chance to show her mettle now. No, well, she was in a Royal Rumble. That's one thing. You could quite easily get eliminated on that Rumble and it doesn't quite show your mettle, but if you last long enough, one would argue it does, but sometimes it's just a bit of luck. A one-on-one match, a lot less luck is involved, that is for sure. Then there is no right place, right time, somebody coming out at number 30 comparison to coming out at number 1. This is them both coming out at the same time. Ready for a match. They both knew the other opponent, not knowing what they said, not knowing who the other 29 are. They know exactly what the stakes are involved. Jeez, and they know everybody they're taking on an Elimination Chamber if they win the match, unless somebody gets injured, but you know, shouldn't happen. There's Lyra now just going to work on Zoe Stark. The only unevenness of it is that Shayna is in Zoe's corner, which we have to question how much Shayna could get involved in this matchup, that is to say the least. But I have a feeling Lyra's not going to want to let it to bring her down. Jeez, German, no, Zoe counters that one. Jeez, like I said, it's going to be interesting to see Zoe. Maybe she's branching out into the singles division. Of course, like I said, the previous women's tag team champions, maybe they're kind of glad they're not dealing with the Bloodline right now. Who knows? And the whole situation with Thea Hale more specifically, and it evolved into Thea Hale and Jayne. Jeez, the shoulder block there. No Zoe Stark. And what a kick right to the face, jeez. That's surely going to stun Lyra. Lyra just probably the only way oh, jeez, what was that? Lyra clearly just kind of half blocked or absorbed it. I don't know. Lyra's got some fighting spirit in her. Maybe the kind of fighting spirit that the Irish can bring out. I don't know. You know how they can be. One, jeez, kick out there. Talking of Irish, I mean, Becky Lynch. She's in that Women's Elimination Chamber match. I'm sure Lyra would be very happy to join Becky Lynch, her role model, her idol, in said matchup. She's catching the super kick there. I feel like Zoe's 10 off her game right now, and it's not looking good for her. I mean, sure, she kicked Lyra's head off early, but it definitely feels like Lyra's outmatching Zoe Stark right now, to say the least. Jeez, hold on. Maybe I'm wrong, though, Zoe. See, that's what I mean. Zoe has to call that kick quite hard, and she needs to just blocked. Zoe's, like I said, maybe she's been stuck in the tag division too long. Maybe she needs to branch out the singles division a bit more, and learn how to wrestle in the singles match a bit more. I mean, she has had a few singles matches this season. Jesus, Lyra's got it for the cover too. Ooh, nearly out of the final participant in the Women's Elimination Chamber. Title match already confirmed there. Jeez. But I believe they might have been all losses, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm pretty sure she lost to, what, Chelsea Green at least once. And I believe she lost to Thea at least once, if not twice. Jeez, the leg drop there. So, as far as I'm aware, Zoe hasn't done a lot of singles winning lately. It's Shane that's been getting the singles wins on Pure Fusion Collective side of things. And jeez, oh, come on, I told you she'd play her effects. The turnbuckle must have been exposed by Shane. I didn't notice it. Maybe you did, I didn't. But clearly Robinson's only just noticed it, and Lyra's not too happy about it. Talking to the ref, talking to Shane about it. Anyway, but now I have to go back out to Zoe, jeez. And Zoe's looking to capitalise. Jeez, just sending Lyra right into the barricade. Jeez. Just no remorse. Just no respect for the business. Jeez. And Zoe. I mean, I think, to be fair, Pure Fusion Collective, they're not necessarily in respect for the business and the rules. They're in respect for the fight. And doing the damage. You know what I mean? Anyways, Zoe Stark. Jeez, just bouncing Lyra's face off the apron. Loving to do damage to their opponents. Do Zoe and Shayna, that is for sure. Anyways, they were a very dominant tag team, to say the least. So, hopefully, maybe Zoe can eventually find a way to translate that into singles competition right now. But maybe, like I said, maybe she's lost her way as Lyra's getting that counter. She was looking okay for a bit. But Lyra clearly finding a way to fight back through this matchup. Got that fighting spirit of the Irish. Jeez, Lyra's countered that. Jeez, and Zoe getting one back finally. Doing trading blows now. Oh, Lyra's countered again. Jeez, this is not looking good for Zoe Stark, that is to say the least. Oh, Zoe, she wants Lyra to throw another one at her. Oh, that's worked out for Zoe, I guess. Jeez, and the kick. I don't quite think she got all of it, but she clearly got enough of it. Like I said, maybe Zoe Stark's finally figuring it out. Maybe just took a little bit to warm up back into the singles match style of things. Type thing. Maybe that's just all it was. Zoe Stark just letting some of her frustration out right now on Lyra Valkyria. Jeez. Just stomping the hell out of Lyra. Jeez. Jeez. I know it's like doing the damage. Jeez, on the elbow drop there right on Lyra. And again, jeez. And a third. Oh, where's the remorse? Jeez, now dropping the knee right on Lyra's back. Jeez. So he's just trying to make Lyra wish that she never stepped foot in this company. Yellow in the ring with her. Jeez. Zoe Stark, maybe pushing all those doubts aside now. Maybe found her groove in this matchup. She's just done that kind of damage to Lyra. Jeez, that shot with the knee. And a clothesline right down. But I told you, these Pure Fusion Collective, the knee queens. 2. But Lyra gets out, though. You do love to know how to hit those knee strikes, to say the least. Sorry, Zoe, though. Not quite happy with that kick out. And Lyra just kicked out before 1. Jeez, Zoe pulled him short there. Maybe the doubt's starting to creep back in. Jeez, get that kick. Jeez. Because maybe Zoe's just starting to get paranoia. Maybe she felt good for a little bit. And now maybe it's all gone, but maybe she's feeling better again. I don't know, she got that combo in on Lyra. But even if it's a momentary lapse, it could be fatal in this kind of match. But clearly not so fatal just yet. Jeez, oh, Lyra's cowered. And now sending Zoe into the turnbuckle herself now. Jeez. And a drop kick right to the back. Zoe using that corner to pick herself back up. Lyra, jeez, that clothesline in the corner. What's Lyra got in store for Zoe Stark's on deadlift gut wrench powerbomb, sit out style. 1, 2. Oh, Zoe Starks manages to get out of that one. Jeez. And Lyra now. What's Lyra now going off for Zoe Stark? Oh, come on now, Shayna. There's no need for this. Come on. No need to try and distract Zoe Lyra, sorry. And now Zoe getting that knee shot right to her face. I told you, they know how to those knees, that's for sure. The knee masters. 2. Kick out by Lyra, though. Jeez. And Zoe, you can see her getting frustrated. As Lyra just trying to get back to her feet. But no, Zoe Rollins going for another pin. 1, 2. And yet again, another kick out by Lyra. Jeez, Lyra, get back to her feet quicker this time. She knows that Zoe's probably looking for another pin. She doesn't want to use that extra effort. Get out of another pin, but she has to use that extra effort to get it quickly. As Lyra now, Lyra, looking for a roller pin maybe on Zoe. 1, 2. Whoa, Zoe barely gets out of it there, jeez. Show right to the face. No, Zoe counters that one. Jeez, Zoe just going to work at a super kick right down. Jeez. Zoe, jeez, and another super kick. Zoe just giving no chance for Lyra to just even feel this yellow and recover. Jeez, Zoe Stark heading to the top row. This is desperation from Zoe Stark. This is panic. Jeez, the knee drop off the top. Jeez. It's Zoe Stark now. Trying to figure out what she wants to do next. But Shayna, I don't know what Shayna was doing. I don't think Zoe knows either. Anyway, she's had background to focus on Lyra. Was that too much time? No, it was not. Sometimes those situations, sometimes it just seems a bit too much. I think Zoe's just trying to figure out right now what she needs to do to try and put Lyra away right now. Maybe wasted a bit too much time. Maybe went for a Z360. I don't quite know for sure. Either way, Lyra gets a combination. And now it's the Phantom. Drive it. No, that's the wrong one. Jeez. Freak out. Jeez. Lyra Valkyria. Jeez, shit, that was Seth Escobar's move. I told you, Bill. Don't blame me. Jeez. Anyways, nonetheless, Lyra Valkyria gets the win here tonight over a doubted Zoe Stark, a self-doubting Zoe Stark.
Here is your winner, Lyra Valkyria.
Well, Lyra Valkyria gets the win off the Dick Grayson. Found out the name now. Of course, the Nightwing. Yeah, told you, my brain's frazzled, I'm ill. You can probably tell from the sound. But geez, anyways, Lyra Valkyria gets the win. And of course, we know what that means with her getting the win here tonight. She's added to that Women's Elimination Chamber, the Women's Title Elimination Chamber. That rounds out all 6 women in that matchup. One more person to find out. Find out that in a little bit. Of course, that's the main event. Still to come. This is the match, though, where we'll find out who's the final person to be added to an Elimination Chamber matchup. Oh, what a... Jeez! What's happening to Thea and Jacy, the Women's Tag Champs? Look, these two have just been in the matchup. They don't need this. They surely are better enough battering tonight as it is from the Judgment Day. And now the Bloodline's doing it to these two. Supersonic Duo. Jeez. Just going to work now. Solo and Jimmy. They've had the easiest time off. They've been attacking from behind. They've attacked them after they've had a 6-man tag. Hell, they've had some handicap matches on warm-ups. What is this bullshit? I'm sorry, but this is complete and utter bullshit. And what are these two doing now? They got some sick plan in mind with this baseball bat now just going right after work on Nathan Frazer. Jeez. Just going to absolute work. Jeez. Frazer's been barely able to register it. That's clearly something that's going to have to get checked out of the doctor's office for sure. Clearly, they're just not 100% after being attacked all these weeks back and forth. Jeez. The Bloodline just trying to guarantee a win at Elimination Chamber. Maybe one would argue that they're not competent enough. Hey? Anyways, jeez. Oh, yeah, I'm glad we're not showing that. Jeez. Situation about to whack Frazer with a shovel to the head. Jeez. Can we get security over there? Can we get medical over there too? Okay, it was ready the roster just break them up. I don't know how many people want to step to the Bloodline with the Rock and his big fat fucking fingers trying to play into things. I'm really risking my career here, and I really am. Anyways, yeah, we have a match to deal with. So, talking about Elimination Chamber, of course. In an Elimination Chamber qualifying match, the final one of this season. Whew. Take it away, Alicia.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Giovanni Vinci, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
Well, I mean, of course, just like I did for the women's one, I'll show you the standing for the men's one. There you have it. I mentioned Balor earlier on the night. Oof. What a shame where it's going to be so far. And what an interesting two to be added to the final. The final two will be added to this one. Definitely make it very interesting. I feel like a Ludwig Kaiser is a very interesting addition. I feel like he's, you know, I mean, sure, I mean, Gunter's right too in a few of the ways or two. Had to be a bit brutal, but that's more in just being hard at chopping, you know what I mean? Yeah, to that extent. Although there's a bit more to it than that, but I guess maybe you might be able to work that in that way into, like, knowing how to slam somebody as hard as you physically can, knowing how to chop someone as hard as you physically can, no matter how to, like, just do all that kind of stuff that you know how good how to do. I'm explaining it really shit, but I'm sure you could also work that very much well into the Elimination Chamber. But like I said, a technical wrestler walking into an Elimination Chamber kind of feels like unnatural surroundings is what I'm trying to get at for Ludwig Kaiser maybe, but he might prove to actually be very well equipped in the Elimination Chamber. We've got to find out, he's got to win this matchup first before he gets in there, so we shouldn't get too ahead of ourselves. And considering who he's in the ring with here tonight, that may be a very, very difficult task.
And his opponent, representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles!
I mean, a little bit of backstory, of course. We had a mixed tag match at the Royal Rumble where Keith Lee made his surprise return to the WWE, teaming up with his wife Michin to take on Tiffany and Ludwig Kaiser, which originally was supposed to be AJ Styles, but AJ Styles got took out by Imperium, so AJ Styles could not compete. AJ is now back, looking to get a little bit of revenge, more specifically on Ludwig Kaiser, and also in the process, he will be able to get a spot in the Elimination Chamber, where if he wins that, gets to take on probably over Seth Rollins or Damian Priest at WrestleMania. Maybe even a triple threat match between Priest, Rollins, and AJ Styles. And honestly, I don't recall ever seeing AJ Styles versus Damian Priest, but I remember seeing AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins. I would love to see that run back, but I'm not going to count out Ludwig Kaiser either. And AJ Styles not in the best of moods, I guess. Really, he wants to do some damage to Ludwig Kaiser. He's starting this out fire and fresh and fast. The 3 Fs. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, the ballet kick there by AJ Styles. Oh, Kaiser gets out of the way there. Jeez. Oof. Oof. Chop block there. Kaiser getting a little too distracted with Keith Lee there. Maybe he shouldn't be focusing on Keith Lee. He should be focusing on AJ Styles. He should be taking AJ Styles more seriously. Jeez, the moonsault. Maybe Kaiser expecting AJ to still have some bumps and bruises from that brawl. Maybe he says this to be taken lightly. He definitely should not, because there is a reason why they call AJ Styles the phenomenal one. Jeez, getting that clothesline. What a phenomenal combination, to say the least. Jeez, AJ Styles, no Ludwig Kaiser. Counts that one. Jeez, the dragon screw there, right. So AJ Styles, but AJ's firing back. We've got some tenacity. It's interesting to see people at ringside. I mean, Keith Lee, I think, is more there to, you know, jeez. Oh, AJ Styles didn't make post up. I don't know if he should be doing this with Kaiser. Jeez, going right to the back of the leg. Yeah, I don't know if that was smart, AJ. I mean, he's trying to go in to get back in. It's now Kaiser. I'll have to return to what I was saying in a little bit. If this match still goes on, if this figure 4 might be the one to tap out AJ Styles. Kaiser has been slowly starting to work on the legs of AJ Styles. But AJ Styles flips it over, now returning the damage over to Kaiser. But yeah, I think Keith Lee's a bit more there to nullify Giovanni Vinci, though. Interesting to see Keith Lee is going to be in that match later, in the Elimination Chamber match next week. It'll be interesting to see him and AJ Styles play. They have a bit of a decent relationship, as AJ Styles being distracted now. As Kaiser going to take advantage. It'll be interesting to see, you know, the kind of friends walking into it, you know what I mean? But also Tiffany Stratton, Michin are out too, of course, the women's champion Tiffany Stratton. And one of the people that's going to be in the women's title elimination chamber match in Michin. And that was the last person that Tiffany Stratton defended the title against was Michin. And of course, they were in that mixed tag match. So they've had that rivalry building for a few months now. So I've seen them both out here. Jeez, I don't think Charles Robinson too happy with Giovanni Vinci right now, to say the least. This guy's just going back to work on the legs. I think Vinci's just been ejected, so I guess Keith Lee doesn't even be out here anymore. Jeez. Oh, Kaiser throws that fist away, not happening. Oh, Kaiser's picked the leg. Now looking to lock in another figure four. He's done some more leg damage has been done in this matchup since that other figure four. Of course, the figure four would have done damage to the legs anyways. Looking to tap out AJ Styles, just working on the limbs. I told you, Kaiser's a great technical wrestler. I mean, he's a hard hitter too, to say the least. As he's looking to work on AJ Styles, while the ref is distracted, Tiffany Stratton dealing with that exposing the turnbuckle, sorry, not dealing with it, and implying that she was putting it back on, which we definitely wouldn't see from Tiffany Stratton. But anyways, AJ Styles gets that one, kicks the chest, but I don't think that's a good idea from AJ Styles using the legs. You can see him pausing a little bit before that ends Aguirre. Jeez. There's AJ now looking to use the grapple instead, the snap suplex. Jeez, AJ getting that double leg center, and now the ref's dealing with that exposed turnbuckle, and AJ's only just noticed the exposed turnbuckle too. Jeez, it ties again, that uppercut, looking to take advantage. Jeez. And stalk it. AJ just the drop kick now. Jeez. Oof. I mean, of course, we haven't seen Guns for a little bit. I feel like it's have to be mentioned about Imperium, about the whole situation Guns doing in Gunter. He basically went into 6-man tags, just believing he could take on all 3 people without even using Kaiser in it or Vinci. Kaiser's looking for a different type of submission this time on AJ Styles. Even though AJ gets out of that one. And so Gunter's gone into exile for a little bit while he trains himself back up. Oh, AJ, maybe adrenaline, maybe not. Those kicks, jeez, wasting too much time there. Clearly the legs are doing the damage. Jeez, Kaiser with the uppercut there. Kaiser taking the money, no, stomping away on the legs, jeez. But yeah, like I said, so Gunter's gone to exile, so he's not with Imperium for a bit, so it is more just a tag team for the time being. As Kaiser's just going so strong into work with those legs there. There's Imperium now, looking to lock in that figure 4. Right on AJ Styles. Jeez, AJ. Jeez, he's going to be in so much pain right now. This is the 3rd figure 4 leg lock of the match. With the damage done to the legs so far in this match. And how much weight he can hold on. I don't quite remember. It was so a while ago how much they did in the Brawl. But they must have taken him out partly with the legs too. Maybe might be why Kaiser is focusing on them. You know, AJ, he's getting on. You know, they always say the first thing to go on a wrestler is the knees. So working on the legs on the veteran, the aged veteran. He's in his 40s, Eddie, if I'm not mistaken. Jeez, AJ, stop using the legs, man. I know it's instinct, but jeez, guys are going for a roll-up now on AJ. Getting desperate now after that 4 leg lock has failed. Jeez, AJ gets out of harm's way there. Jeez, AJ just tried to roll to safety. Jeez. Oof. Keith Lee telling Kaiser, no, you're not coming out here. Because he doesn't want anything to happen to Michin. I mean, we kind of saw that earlier. AJ didn't want to go out and attack Tiffany Stratton and Kaiser went to the outside. Now a bit of a repeat. Jeez. There's AJ now. Climbing up to the apron. Kaiser. What these two got in mind. Kaiser, I think he's just goading AJ Styles to get back in. It's a bit of a mind chess game here. It's count of 7. AJ's been forced to get back in. Jeez. What's from Roman Kaiser? Whatever it was, the mind games have worked. I think that's a bit new from Imperium there, the mind games. Gee, I don't quite know what that was. But it's clearly worked out for Roman Kaiser. Jeez. Oh, was that turnbuckle been exposed again? Come on now, jeez. And clearly, maybe, I think it's kind of new for Imperium to be using mind games, like, especially that kind of mind game, I don't know. Maybe they're going into a bit of chaos without guns, so maybe they need a bit of order. Or maybe this is their evolving. Who knows, to say the least. Anyways, AJ Styles. I'll get to that. Oh, jeez, the Brave Buster. Sheer drop right on the outside, right on Kaiser's head. Jeez, but Kaiser somehow getting on top of this matchup still. Jeez. Go, AJ. Jeez, using both his knees. You can see him. He has to walk back every time. He has to stretch those legs out. He has to give himself a second to deal with those knees after Kaiser. Jeez. What AJ was looking for there. Jeez. Well, Kaiser thinking trying to look for mind games again, but it hasn't quite worked. AJ Styles now going for that combination on Ludwig guys there. Jeez. And AJ Styles now. Oh, I think he's looking to put this match to rest. A phenomenal forearm right to Ludwig Kaiser. Jeez. AJ checking on those legs a little bit. But no, Tiffany's distracting him now. Jeez, AJ probably took too long trying to get into that cover. Just his legs are too much after that landing, to say the least. And Tiffany just distracting the phenomenal one. It's giving Kaiser a chance to get back up. That probably should have been the end of the match right there. AJ not finding out of this one. Jeez, dog kick. Jeez, no calf crush. AJ looks to do the damage to Kaiser's legs. Teddy has been working on them a little bit, but it has been using AJ Styles' leg to do the submission. I don't know how smart this is. It just shows how much leg work goes into everything, especially something like AJ Styles does. These calf crusher, the kicks, the landing that phenomenal form on the legs. Jeez, he's jumping with his legs and landing on his legs. The jawbreaker he did earlier. It just proves you don't think about these sometimes, but AJ Styles getting that adrenaline going now. Just rushing through his body, just forgetting about the pain. And now pop-up. Styles clash, jeez. AJ, I think, just showing that he still got it. Ending the match emphatically there, jeez. Just putting Kaiser down. Oh, but AJ's collapsed, jeez. But he showed that he could still pop up Styles clash even if his legs are fucked. Even if he did drop down to a knee after the matchup. Jeez, Kaiser's done the damage and so soon to the Elimination Chamber for AJ Styles. Not good. Especially considering he doesn't have a week off, a Smackdown off next weekend, even. Of course mention AJ Styles going into Elimination Chamber. I mean, he has got a match on SmackDown next week, so I hear we're getting some teaser matches for the Elimination Chamber of such. But talking of that, of course, he's going to have to be in that Elimination Chamber. There you have the final standings. We now have every standing for every Elimination Chamber matchup. Jeez, it's been a long, grueling road. Oh, AJ Keith on a bit of a stare down there. Then they'll meet the Elimination Chamber anyways. In the meantime, main event time. The rubber match. Oh, geez, more balls. I mean, this time it's like the Bloodline attacking their opponents. These two have been fighting for weeks. We need to get these two a match or something. Because they've been fighting for weeks. Some of them are trying to get promos, just trying to get their words out, and it just hasn't happened. Jeez, Bad Bunny's a celebrity, man. I mean, Kevin Owens has his issues with him. He has his issues with celebrities making that, just coming up to WWE. Well, he's been grinding his ass off on like the indies, and Ring of Honor and stuff. But geez, just whacking into that ambulance now is Kevin Owens. Jeez, I mean, we know Kevin Owens wanted to try and use this a few weeks ago. Clearly, these two trying to just send a message to each other. Bad Bunny's not taking this lightly. And Kevin Owens is attacking him just because he's a celebrity and he grinded his way up his own way. Jeez, the bell clap there by Bad Bunny. Just going to work. Oh, jeez. Oh, sending Owens right into that ambulance. And jeez, that leg's not at a good angle, to say the least. Jeez. Oh, that was brutal. Anyways, jeez, we have got a match to get to. A main event to do. Anyways, so, without further ado, let's get this rubber match underway with, shall we?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Elton Prince, representing Pretty Deadly from London, England, weighing in at 185 pounds, Kit Wilson.
Well, anyways, of course, this was originally just supposed to be a teaser for this match. Of course, Rollins vs. Damian, pretty sure this a little earlier tonight, but a little bit of a refresher. Originally, that's what it was supposed to be, and then Balor ended up, costing Priest the match accidentally. Ended up leading to a Kit Wilson victory, which then Kit Wilson quite rightly said, surely that should be me challenging for the WWE Universal Championship. I know he's friends with Rollins, he's part of a faction of Pretty Freakin' Deadly, but one can't argue that would surely be the case. But either way, Priest got his rematch against Kit Wilson, ended up winning it. And now we're getting the rubber match here in the main event. I would argue this definitely does have Elimination Chamber pay-per-view implications. What's to say if Kit Wilson's winning this match, he doesn't get added to that match or replace Damian Priest either way. So very much could be interesting. For all we know, WrestleMania, Kit Wilson could be walking in as WWE Universal Champion and taking on Duke Hudson. For all we know, that could be happening. No disrespect to Duke Hudson, but he's not exactly the the veteran as the rest of people are in that chamber with him. Similar to Kit Wilson in that regard as well, but Kit's had more years on than Duke. But you get my point. Nobody would expect Kit Wilson to do Cutton for the WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania. But it seems like it's possibly in the Bucks right now. It could be possible right now. That's crazy.
And his opponent, representing the Judgment Day from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
This man definitely has something to say about all that craziness, though. He is not going to accept that possibility of that being happening to him. This is the definitive victory yet again here tonight, because there was no Balor distractions last time they faced, and there's no Balor here tonight. Well, he is here tonight, but he's not here at ringside with Damian Priest, and unhappily to Finn Balor, because Rollins is out here. Balor wanted to be out here too, and we know that would cause chaos, and Damian Priest doesn't want that costing him this matchup and possibly costing him his shot at Elimination Chamber, because it's not necessarily booked as an Elimination Chamber contenders match for the WWE Universal Championship match, but it very much be seen that way from Teddy Long, SmackDown General Manager. But anyways, we won't get ahead of ourselves too much. We're just talking about possibilities, maybes, and multiversal dimension. Definitely somewhere in the multiverse this definitely ends up as Kit Wilson versus Duke Hudson, but geez, what a huge strong body slam to start off this matchup. And after that elbow drop, Damian Priest showing he is not messing around right now. He wants that victory. He wants it as definitive as possible. He wants to fucking annihilate this blemish on his record that he feels exists. You know what I mean? Jeez, but Kit Wilson, he's fighting back. Don't forget, he was the one half of the Undisputed Tag Team Champions at the start of this season. But he might go to a bit more of those theatrics that he shouldn't be right now. He's pointing to Princess Seth Rollins right there. Jesus, Damian Priest gets another emphatic power slam. Not quite as emphatic as that first one, but still, nonetheless. Damian Priest looking to go to work, nonetheless. Yeah, we can't forget that Kit Wilson was an Undisputed Tag Champ for a little bit, and then he lost the Raw Tag titles to the Brawl and Bridge, because that title did play hot potato for a little bit. Of course, that whole situation devolved into the Pete Dunne versus Ridge Holland stuff that's going on right now, and they'll be in a triple threat match with the Intercontinental Champion. I'm not going to say his name because I am going to end up throwing up, because I am physically ill already. I don't need to be even more ill. But yeah. And yeah, eventually Street Profits held on to that, and they've got their issues and stuff right now. But anyways, we won't focus on that too much, because that is Raw side of things. We are focusing right now on the SmackDown main event, which, like I said, Pretty Deadly did hold on to those titles for a decent bit longer, but it was Damian Priest that was one half of those the new tag champs that took it off Pretty Deadly. Finn Balor being the other member of that tag team that took it off Pretty Deadly. Jeez, kick out there. Until Damian Priest and Finn Balor lost it to Supersonic Duo, so it has definitely surrounded the whole Rollins and Finn Balor relationship for a while now. That is to say the least. And one would say that Rollins kind of cost Damian Priest and Finn Balor's match against the Street Profits Survivor Series as well, because of course, geez, what a kick right to the face. Knocking Kit Wilson's lights out. Maybe this is going to be the end of this matchup. 1, 2. Kick out there by Kit Wilson. I mean, Rollins did distract. No, he didn't distract, but he kind of just played some mind games, just got into Balor's head before Balor's tag match against the Profits. And the Raw Tag Champs ended up winning against SmackDown Tag Champs in a Tag Champ versus Tag Champ situation in Survivor Series. Balor ended up costing Rollins the match later on in the night by actually physically coming out in Rollins' match versus Braun Breaker, costing Rollins' match against Braun Breaker, which Taylor Long ended up suspending Balor for, because he literally cost SmackDown that pay-per-view and getting the number 5 spots in the Rumble, in both Rumbles, because of not winning Survivor Series pay-per-view as a whole for SmackDown versus Raw, because Balor got in his head too much because of Rollins for one match and just completely blatantly cost Rollins for the end. You could say it's more on Balor than it was on Rollins, even though Rollins knew what he was doing. The evidence is there. Balor, was the kind of the final massive domino fall as Priest just dropped Kit Wilson right in his face. And Priest not doing too great with these two distractions, though we know It wasn't really these Elton Prince distracting him that was the issue in the first match. Or the second. It was purely Finn Balor. Jeez. Kit Wilson, no, David Priest. Oh, what a kick right to the face. Just cracking the skull of Kit Wilson. Oh, no, David Priest told him to say to get out of here. Rollins is hightailing, get out of here. Balor's chasing after him. And Priest not too happy about this. He's getting distracted there. And Kit Wilson, 1, 2, look at steal one. Ooh, Priest get out just in time. Priest not going to be too happy about that. Oh, Kit, just trying to get Priest to go away. He's just trying to play mind games. Get that roll up again. The first time, that's a seed. Try it again. 2, no, Priest. Oh, Priest. Oh, he completely just let go of that. Priest doesn't want to win that way. He wants to win emphatically in this South of Heaven. He's going to do so. Jeez, put it down, Kit Wilson. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Damian Priest solidifies his title shot against Seth Rollins, who's probably still running for Balor right now. Luckily for Priest, Balor did not completely cost him this match this time. Just barely. Just barely. Priest still probably not going to be too happy with Balor though, that's for sure.
Here is your winner, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest with the win. Congratulations, got the rubber match victory. Hold up a minute. Oh, it only makes sense. The trifecta of the Bloodline attacking their competitors at Elimination Chamber. Dragon, I don't see Roman Reigns on the side yellow. Yet again, letting the Bloodline doing his dirty work. He did spear Ilya out of his boots last time, but that was in the middle of the show. I don't even know if Roman's going to show up by the end of this brawl, if he is even here. Because we are going to have to cut this very soon, but jeez, this is not... I mean, Ilya Dragunov's a tough cookie, to say the fucking least. He is not a tough cookie, he is a tough shortbread. I feel like that's the right way of saying it, isn't it? Ilya Dragunov is a tough shortbread. But in the meantime... Ilya Dragunov, he's fighting. Oh no, Jimmy used to not allowing Ilya to try and get on top of it. Maybe Ilya, no, jeez, Jimmy. Oh, Solo. Jeez, son Solo again. And Jimmy, jeez, just too much. The 2-on-1 offense. They need to try and do more to Ilya Dragunov. Jeez. I mean, I know they definitely shouldn't, but I mean, Ilya's a tough one to keep down. I mean, he's been undefeated this entire season so far. The greatest champion we've had this season. Just like the most amount of matches this season, if I'm not mistaken, as well. As Solo sending Ilya right into the car. Jeez. This is what Solo feels like he needs to do for Roman Reigns. To give Roman Reigns a chance at beating Ilya Dragunov for the United States title. It's just here that somebody has to slam somebody into a car for Roman Reigns to have a chance at winning the match. Proves Ilya Dragunov's toughness right now. Jeez, you're dropping the leg. Oh, you see what Jimmy Uso's got. They're still dropping their head, but... Jeez, this is going to probably try to put a stop to Ilya Dragunov. No pun intended. Jeez, right, to Ilya Dragunov. Jeez, and again, I think we've got to stop showing this before this gets any worse. Elimination Chamber, like I said, Roman Reigns, Ilya Dragunov, United States title match anyways. Thanks so much for that, and hopefully I'll see you for Raw.